Imperium is torn asunder. In this darkest hour, we are besieged on all fronts.
Hello everyone, Venris here, and I have a confession today. I love Warhammer, but not just any Warhammer, it's a far future one. The grim darkness of the 41st millennium. So when Allcat asked me to take a look at Dark Heresy, I was immediately excited. I'm a huge fan of Rogue Trader, and it resonated with me far more than Baldur's Gate 3. I know, heresy for some, but that's what happened. But let's get back to Dark Heresy. This game is still in beta, and those who pre-purchased it, or received access like I did, can play a fragment of the campaign. These are my short impressions. Dark Heresy is loosely based on Dark Heresy 2nd edition tabletop rules from 2014, just like Rogue Trader. This time, though, the adaptation is a bit closer to the source material. I can say that confidentially, I've been a Dark Heresy 2nd edition game master for the 5 years straight without a break. What is one-to-one is the core fantasy. You are an agent of the Inquisition, detective, judge, and executioner of the Imperium. In Rogue Trader, you manage planets. Here, you conduct real investigation, hunt heretics, and uncover the mysteries of humanity's enemies. And the game nails that feeling with the new investigation systems. Players familiar with Rogue Trader will notice many improvements. UI tweaks, better conversation flow, and a generally smoother experience. The game is planned to have a full voice acting, unlike Rogue Trader that had it only on some DLCs. Though, right now, there's still a lot of text. Like a lot. Honestly, this might be the most text-heavy game I've ever played. But Emperor be my witness, that's a good thing. It feels exactly like a tabletop RPG session. The world is dense, full of specific names, tradition, and lore that characters don't stop to explain. For me, that's perfect. For someone who bounced off Rogue Trader, it might be overwhelming. This is not the best entry if you want to go into Warhammer 40k universe. One thing that is easier than Allcat previous game is combat. It's fast-paced, turn-based, and clearly inspired by the tabletop rules. When I'm saying that it's easier doesn't mean that it's easier, it's easier to understand. Many abilities will feel familiar to Rogue Trader players, but there are fewer of them and leveling up no longer takes an hour. Everything is more streamlined and readable. No more abilities that deal damage when the moon is full on every Wednesday when the wall clock on Terra is on low battery. Since this is still a beta, I want to highlight the biggest difference from Rogue Trader: real investigations. You gather clues, evidence, testimonies, and then link them together to form conclusions about the case. It feels like you're making decisions through the investigation, not just in the final dialogue window. It's a huge improvement. Stories are also more focused on one location. I had a feeling in Rogue Trader that some stories could receive more air if we stay in places for longer and go deeper. Dark Heresy does exactly that. Each case seems to be more detailed and standalone in a way. Overall, I really enjoyed my time with Dark Heresy, but I stopped playing because I want the full experience, not a fragmented beta. If you love Warhammer 40k, like I do, and want a heavy, immersive CRPG, Dark Heresy is absolutely for you and something worth waiting for. One last thing, music here is something different. I want to burn some heretics with those vibes. Thank you everyone for watching, and remember to leave a comment, like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I was Venris, and remember, Emperor protects.